Well, today's test drive, 1984 Chevy Monte Carlo SS. This one's got an aftermarket set of Riddlers that are clean all the way through. Got the LS swap under the hood. Power steering, power brakes. Looks like we got some AC over here. We'll try it out. Beautiful blue paint. LEDs underneath. B&M shifter. Touch screen. And the star headliner in it. I don't know if you can see it. It's bright outside right now. It's even got lights in the package tray. This thing's all lit up. Cam. That's wild. I like this car. Of course, we're gonna run through it and see what we can find. There's gonna be some spots. I see a little dent right there. I've seen a chip in the front. I've seen some touch-up marks. I'm sure there's flaws. That's what I'm here for. I'm gonna pick all that stuff out so you know what you're getting before you get here. There's 100 detailed pictures, there's financing, there's shipping, all at maplemotors.com. It's about that time. Well, let's go for a ride. Okay, we're gonna check everything out. Place your bets. Do you think the horn works? I got my son here with me. He's getting ready to jump in the car. Come on in. Interior is actually looking nice. And at the end of the video, we're gonna show all the interior. This thing's got a light up package tray. You just gotta hit a button here below the dash and boom, it lights up in blue. You got a star headliner, which this is a newer thing. This is one of the first cars that we've gotten in. I think there was one other, honestly, that had a star headliner. Bunch of fluorescent tubes in the trunk that come out and stab into the headliner, and you can change them with this remote here. It's also got LED lights underneath the car. It's got a touchscreen radio, B&M shifter, cammed LS, obviously, upgraded blue gauges, and everything's working. We got good oil pressure. We got temp up. I'm trying to get the light to change so you can actually see these gauges. We don't need to get gas. Got over a quarter tank. The battery gauge is working. The tach. Very aggressive exhaust. The mileage is showing what? 662, which you can't stand behind that. It's an 84 model. Everything's been changed too. Tilt column does work. Wipers, they work. That's good. AC, I haven't tried it. Let's try it. Compressor did kick on. It's not blowing out the vents though. It's blowing out of the dash. Oh, there's the vents. Okay, it flipped. We'll give that a second. It's blowing really hard. It's not super cold, but it is blowing really hard. Radio. It does work. It's coming out of the package tray. I didn't hear anything out of the front. That's a good mix of cold and hot, ain't it? I think it's trying to work. Maybe it needs to be charged. Maybe we need to drive it. I don't know, but it's trying. Horn? What do you think? You do think it works? Yeah. And guys, this is my son Liam. We're going on a test drive. He's up here learning about all these old hot rods, and I'm showing him how to make videos on them, so maybe one day he could do this himself. Tint. Yeah. Oh, looks like the window quit going down. I bet that motor got hot. Try that one over there. Okay, we're gonna go up and then we're gonna go down with it. Now go down. Well, that one's working pretty good. Let's try this one again. Okay, yeah, motor's starting to get hot. You see how it stopped right there? So your power window motor is in and out on this one. It's getting hot. Power locks, both sides working. All right, well, let's hit the road, see how it runs and drives. Well, we ended up rolling his window up because the AC started getting cold on us. Just took a second. I bet you when you start driving down the road, it's gonna get real cold. There's reverse. And I didn't grab my mic because, you know, sometimes I forget things. Let's make sure we're in drive too. I didn't want to be in second taking off. There we go. So I'm just gonna be really loud. That way you can hear me. The steering right off the rip feels nice and tight. We're gonna get way over here and we'll take a right. So we're not messing with traffic here. give them a gap too. Speedometer is coming up on the dash. This car feels smooth already going down the road. Again, tight steering, getting in them brakes. The brakes do not feel bad. Getting into the throttle. Plenty of pep. Back in our brakes, smooth. If I let go of the steering wheel, little bit of a slight right pull there. Passing gear is hooked up. This car sounds so aggressive. I noticed when I first started getting into that exhaust, you get a little bit of a pop from the exhaust. It's not every time, but it did it once or twice already since we've left. I don't know if it's getting a lot of fuel or what it's doing, but it was. And of course our AC is feeling pretty good. And that's great news because it's hot out here. We're gonna cut through the parking lot here. I kind of like hitting these little speed bumps. You know, I try to test the suspension multiple times throughout the video. That way if you hear anything or nice and quiet, fairly smooth. Come off the curb here. Back in the throttle. Real snappy and responsive. Alright, now we're going to do some camera work. We'll get in this parking lot, get the outside shots, the undercarriage shots, and my son will catch us driving by. Hopefully get something cool. I will be right back. is working. It's really cooling things down in here too, because it was nice and hot in the parking lot. We started off with picking out the flaws, and of course that's where I'm looking at all the body and panels and stuff. Me and Liam were burning up in that parking lot, so this AC is cooling us off pretty good. All right, time to rock and roll here. My seatbelt never went back. It will go back, but it didn't go back right now. Good job on them shots. And if you sit in the parking lot too long, the AC gets warm. It is still only 190 on the engine temperature, but the AC started to get warm just because we were sitting here, and obviously it's hot in these parking lots right now. I can already feel it changing just from moving. And I'm gonna try not to make y'all dizzy, but I do gotta look left and right. Here we go. There it goes. Nice and cold again. It's trying to spit some rain. So we're gonna get back to the lot before that happens, hopefully. Overall, I like the way this one runs and drives. It's not too bad. A slight right pull on the front end, but that's not bad at all. And I actually had a lot of comments, people telling me that's how they set them up sometimes. I like mine set up dead straight. But I would understand why it pull you away from the left side of the road. I get it. But honestly don't know if that's true or not. I just seen it in the comments. I wanted to see what everybody's opinion was on that. Bumping the road right here. Pretty smooth, pretty smooth. No rattles, no shakes, no unnecessary sounds. I guess you got to manually cut off the star headliner. It will not cut off by itself from what I've seen. Don't want to forget about that. You probably kill the battery. On here you have your LEDs for underneath the car. And then of course a remote for the radio. Sounds awesome. She pulls good. Let's get turned around and head back to the lot here. And this car is fully customized. Now, we're running through Brian's Motorsports, which is a customization shop. Literally buying rims from them, hopefully today. They're gonna get them on order for me. But he does wheels, tires, parts, accessories, a lot of custom lifts. You can see a custom truck over there. I mean, they're everywhere in his parking lot. But not only does he do trucks, he does cars just like this one. This Monte Carlo would be something that he would have down here. Check him out, briansmotorsports.com. He doesn't pay me to say anything. I do it because he's basically family. There's a, what is that, a 68 Camaro sitting there. Old C10 truck, custom set of 4G Auto wheels. And here's Brian himself. This looks like something you put together.
We're working on it, look.
Yeah.
You know we build dualies, look. I do them in my sleep.
Oh, he really does. He's been doing this so long, guys. Check him out, briansmotorsports.com.
Yeah, we're like the Jane Fonda dualies.
Hey, it's got star headliner.
Really?
Yeah.
I got mom's car fixed, so it's coming back to you. So
okay.
Get it sold.
That'll work.
It was a $160 cable.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm gonna come back down here with one of my new Camaros. Probably order a set of wheels from him. Found some online that I really liked. He's doing artwork on the side of the building there. He's always doing artwork around there. He just had the whole front of his, literally the office, with a brand new sign that looks beautiful. And this is how close he is to Maple Motors, walking distance. I literally have people call and say, I want to buy that car, but I want to buy a set of rims from Brian, and I want you to send it down there. He'll put the rims on and then ship that car to me. That happens a few times a year. So that is possible. If you buy a car from us, you don't like the wheels, you want them to be more custom, or you want something done, call us, let us know what's going on. Call Brian, set it up. Hey, it's easy as that. Picking out the flaws is coming up next. That's chips, scratches, rust, dents. If there's something wrong with this car, you will know about it. And if you have any questions, I say it multiple times through the video, just call and say, yo, I need to know what's going on here a little bit better. And hey, no problem. I'll send it right to you. Guys, thanks. And I'll see you in a minute picking out the flaws. Let's go ahead and walk this ride. Coming up to the front, I'm looking for chips, scratches, rust, dents, stuff that you need to know about. It's got light cracks in the lower bumper there. Got to see them all the way through, just little spider webs. Up in the corner, does have upgraded headlights. Those look pretty mean. Big old touch-up mark here, wrong color. Cracks here on top of the fender. Cracks there. Over here on this side, kind of split, cracked up. Spot at the bottom. Scratch on the door. Little dent at the bottom here. You can see how they ran these lights, the roof underneath. Just nice LED strips. They do work on the remote. Tires look good. I wonder if those are LED. They may be upgrades. Vacuum midsection. Looking down this side. You know, overall it looks pretty straight. There's some chips here on the edge. Black out the lock again. Somebody did that at one time. Chips. A little indention there. But guys, if I'm going over this car and you see something else that you want me to go over again, I will. All you gotta do is call. And obviously, I'd like you to be interested in the car. No chip there. Because I do have a whole lot of cars to video. Scuff on the fender. Up your pillar. Missing the covers for the speakers. At least it's got kickers in there. Crack in the dash. A lot of wax on this car too. It's really soft. Chips on some of the trim. Back one is blacked out. In the back end here, you do have a few cracks on the bumper and chips in the corners. Top there. And it kind of looks like that's dented over here. It's got like a curve to it on this side. And a touch-up mark. So maybe they backed into something. Jams? Not so bad. Seal looks pretty good. In the trunk, that's what you got with your Star headliner. I've never actually seen the little box. We haven't even got a car in with one of these yet. So that's our first one. Dynamat, well, I don't know, what's this, Kilomat? Same thing. Keeps vibrations going outside the car. Keeps things from rattling. It's a sound deadener is what it is. Lots of speakers back here. I'll say this thing had a wild system in it at one time that somebody took out, and they left all the door speakers. A little bit of rust popping up on the edge of that trunk lid. You can see it over here as well. It's kind of crumbly and chipped. Up here in the front. Spot up here. On this side as well. So far, that's the worst spot on the car. On the edge of that trunk lid. A little scratch. Up here as well. Bubbles in the corner. Scratches on this trunk lid. Kind of scattered out through. That one's not coming out. Some of them will. Those will. Let's go ahead and run down the passenger side. Again, upgraded marker lights. Bolts kind of coming out on this side. Up and over. Paint runs at the bottom. Over here as well. Bubble in the corner of the door. Scratch. Cracks in the front. Still upgraded marker lights, yeah. Chips. Vacuum midsection. Chip there. Scuff. Wrinkled up in the back. Chips on the lot. Scuff in the middle of the door. So chip there. Light chips in the front. Top here. Some on the edge. Somebody got some green paint on it. Scuff on top, chips. Cracks in your drip rail. Looking over the roof. Light scratches on the trunk lid. We already showed. All right, been around the outside. Let's check out the interior. We're gonna open this door here because I've seen a bubble down at the bottom. The door panel is clean. Looking around in the front here at the bottom, you do got some rust action. Exactly why I wanted to open the door. And guys, I don't go over these cars by myself before the video. I do this with you, so I'm catching all this stuff right now. Now, Maple Motors has already went over the car themselves. They didn't tell me much about it. They just said this is how it's gonna be sold and this is ready. So, every video is like this. Looks like LED strips in the jams. This is a custom piece. But they already get a hold of the car, check it all out, drive it, price it accordingly, give it to me to show you anything that I find. So I hope you like these videos. If you do, hit subscribe. Looks like we got a little grease here. That'll come out. Carpet's been changed. No speakers in the kick panel there. Cracks up on the dash. Go ahead to the driver's side. Same thing this side. We'll check the door panel and the jams. Open the door all the way up, coming around. Same thing. A little bit crusty around those edges. Now, is it fixable? Yes. This up in the front looks great. Do got a patch here. Door panel, not in bad shape. Seals, little bubbles up top. Same thing, upgraded pieces in the jam there. You got some rips in the seat. I don't know what they did with that gas pedal. It looks a little funky, don't it? It felt good though. This right here is for the lights in the package tray. Which actually look good. I don't know if you can legally ride around with blue lights on, but I don't know what these are. Spot in the seat. That looks like it'll come off the armrest. It did. I don't know what that is. A hole in the dash for some reason. It's like engine temperature, oil pressure, all the gauges are working. A little bent there above the radio. Kind of warped, ain't it? Edges of the hood look pretty good. Let's come on down with it. That shut's easy. Scratches on the hood here. See some imperfections in that trim where it's been painted on. Guys, I appreciate you sticking around. We try to give it our all up here and show you everything we possibly can. If you don't feel comfortable with this car, or you're interested but you're not sure, you can always bring mechanics. body guys, whatever you want. We don't mind. We encourage it. Go for it. But if you do have any questions and you like my videos, I'll answer them. We'll come back out here, check it out for you again, send you more information. We do that on any car here at Maple Motors. We also have 100 and something pictures available of each and every car, and we're all family, so you can talk to any of us. Now, if you're trying to get a hold of me, I'm usually out here with my son or by myself, just going ahead and getting these videos done for you so you know what's going on. Please hit subscribe, share, hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next video.